Hello, my name's Rich Peppett and welcome to The Spike, where this episode I'll be talking for a bit and then I won't. You should probably treat that as a signal we've reached the end. So Alex Ferguson has stepped down as Manchester United manager after 27 years at the helm. He's hoping to spend some more time with his nose, which has retired to a life of heavy daytime spirit drinking some years ago. Tributes to Sir Alex have poured in from across the world of football. Seb Blatter said his achievements in the game place him without doubt as one of the greats. David Beckham added, "I'm truly honoured to have been guided by the greatest manager in football." And Sir Bobby Charlton said he would get up in the middle of the night and travel 300 miles if he thought there was a schoolboy that he could sign. Such a shame. Because the only way for a celebrity to retire these days is with the police seizing their hard drive in a pre-dawn raid. On the subject, Stuart Hall, currently awaiting sentence over sexual abuse at the BBC in the 70s, has allegedly hired celebrity lawyer Nick Freeman, aka Mr. Loophole, to try and retract his recent guilty plea, claiming he now has a watertight alibi. In a statement released to The Spike, Mr. Freeman said, "It is often said, if you remember the 1960s, you weren't there. In the eyes of the law, the same surely applies to the 1970s, and Stuart Hall remembers that decade perfectly well, especially all the sex with underage girls, which only goes to prove he was in fact elsewhere at the time." Detectives should now be focusing their attention on questioning everyone with no recollection of presenting It's a Knockout as a matter of urgency. In media news, Daily Mail columnist and gender-reassigned Harry Potter lookalike Melanie Phillips this week launched an electric media platform, more commonly known as a website, where she seeks a new home for the unique brand of noxious gas she regularly emits.
I can kind of bottle it and put it on the net, put it out there, and you can all come and have a share of it.
She's also selling merchandise such as umbrellas, tote bags and mugs with her new catchphrase, "Think the unthinkable, say the unsayable, do the undoable." On the website, Phillips describes herself as an indispensable force for good in the battle to restore Western civilization. Just imagine for a moment writing those words about yourself. Yes, I'm an indispensable force for good in the battle to save Western civilization. Yes, those words encapsulate me perfectly. She goes on to claim her followers include members of the royal family as well as homemakers. Oof, homemakers you say? What a shame she didn't find room to mention another one of her fans, Norwegian mass murderer Anders Breivik, who quotes her extensively throughout his 1,500-page White Power manifesto. Here he is pictured wearing one of Melanie Phillips' new range of t-shirts. Think the unthinkable, say the unsayable, do the undoable. Wise words for all budding mass killers. Right, this has got to be the dumbest thing of the week. Gail Horelek, mum of a 13-year-old girl from Northville, Ohio, is trying to get Anne Frank's diary banned from the school syllabus for being pornographic due to lines like this about her vagina. Anne Frank's, that is, not the mother's. That would be weird in the school curriculum. There are little folds of skin all over the place. You can hardly find it. The little hole underneath is so terribly small that I simply can't imagine how a man can get in there, let alone how a whole baby can get out. Gail is also trying to get National Geographic consigned to the top shelf and is trying to get a gynaecologist struck off for fingering her. Of course, if deeply conservative Gail is looking for other books to get banned, I found one the other day with a really smutty pic at the beginning of a man and a woman cavorting naked in a garden. And from the worst of Ohio to the very best, I leave you with Cleveland's own Charles Ramsey, who helped rescue kidnapped victims Amanda Berry and Michelle Knight from 10 years of captivity.
Bro, I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway.
That was a Spike. Thanks for watching.